Oh, I thought that was. I'm ready. But it is.
Hi, Fafina and Ilka. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Doing great. Got along and good night. Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. Oh, you woke up late again. Oh, that is so nice too. I slept like 5 hours. I wasn't sleeping super much this night, ain't gonna lie. So this is only gonna be a little shorter stream because tomorrow we are going to Denmark. And I have a lot to fix for tomorrow. Or I have a lot to fix tomorrow. I'm actually gonna pack tomorrow because we're only gonna be away 1 day, so it's not gonna be anything super super long or anything like that. We're gonna have a dinner with some friends tomorrow night, and then we're gonna go home to Mike's parents and chill a little with them, then go home again Saturday. So it's gonna be a little short takeoff, which is always a little nice, I guess, to take a cut in the everyday. Hi, Sel. How you doing? Remember the eyes for the shilling. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Hi, Joker the Poke. How you doing? How you doing? Woke up 7 p.m. or so, but yeah. Oh my god. You have like you're on like a demon schedule for sure. Yuka. And hi, Valentine. How you doing? And hi, Shadow Tricks. Hello. How are you today? It's called depression. Yeah. Tell me about it. If I could sleep, if I didn't have animals, I would probably not even leave the bed. No lies. My animals are making making myself force myself out of bed. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to. Then I would just like lie in bed. Then I wouldn't have any purpose, I think. I'm good. I'm good. It's been a long day, but I'm feeling good. We have been away and training our dog today, and well, it could have gone better. It was one of those days when nothing goes right, when nothing goes left. But she was very... I think she was a little tired too. She was very unfocused and... well, she wasn't super hyped. And some days it's like that. I mean, dogs are also having better and worse periods, and she is growing super much right now. She's 7 months old. And, well, there's a lot going on for her. Hi, Moxie! How you doing? How you doing? But she tried. She tried, and then she got unfocused, and then she tried a little, and I'm just gonna leave her like that. I'm not gonna make her, What happened? What did I press?
Oh,
misclick something. No, I'm... Oh! Oh! Hi! Isra! I thought that it says trade cancelled. Ah. Oh! Ooh. Thank you! Thank you! so sweet. I don't know if you're here, Ezra. But thank you very much. I got the ferret. I do. That's so nice. That's so nice. Oh, capybara. And
There's
the
so much
little
poo-poo.
ferret. Oh, this is fun. Let's have a look at them. Where do I find them again? Minion, right? Yay. Let's see. Capybara. And the ferret. So cute. So cute.
It's
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Absolutely mentin. Hi, Emal. How you doing today?
great piece.
How you doing
No
today? You're gonna hot bar. I have 2 more. I have 2 hot bars that I haven't even taken out yet. I thought that I'm just gonna waste them up a little. Thank you so much, Ezra. Oh my god.
Now it's time for.
Let's have a look at those. Ooh. Hello, little fella. Do you have eyelashes? Let's see. You'll make an eyelash inspection. I'm here. Poof poof. Now, you have eye bags instead.
At last.
It feels like me. This cute. What? What? What was that?
Oh,
Was it like a headband or something? Ear wiggles.
sniper me?
What was that? Hi, Cleopatra. How you doing? Something happened with his head. Look at those eye bags. This is my spirit animal today. Wait, okay, wait, this. Sit. I don't have eyelashes, but I do have major eye bags.
Just
Oh.
not much.
Ear wiggles are so cute. Sorry for not being talkative. Doing mount farm with. Oh, that's so nice, Yuka. Good luck. And how are Rainbow Panda? How you doing? Hi, Brickhouse. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm feeling very relaxed. Let's say, let's put it like that. A very relaxed day. Let's have a look at the withred. Withret. Not a ferret, it's a withret. Oh, you're Ezra. Okay, thank you so much for the minions. I really appreciate it. I love minions. Oh, look at you, you little poof poof. Hello. Aren't you a cute one? Ah, yeah. Those are so, beckon. Okay, let's see, beckon. You guys are just like, back in it! Oh, you little floofaroo. That's actually really cute. That's really cute. Daily roulettes. Oh, nice, Brickhouse. That's so nice. Oh, you already have it. Okay, but that's so nice of you, Uka. That's so nice. 253. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's so nice. Doesn't my character also look a little tired today?
What the fuck was
I
that?
don't recognize her face. Hey, NAs, I can't come and say hello, or did they change that as a no? Unfortunately not, Cleo, but that's so fine. But you're here. You're here. I love butterflies. I love butterflies. It sits on Lalafel's head. I know, Brickhouse. Or yeah, oh, this one too. That do all.
Watch it. All dance.
Do all of them do that? No one got you the Morpho minion. Morpho. Is that a butterfly? Then no. This is all I have. Is those here. I've been literally pulling all of them out because I don't have any spells anyway. So I've just been making a full RP cast bars or hot bars. $413. Oh my goodness. Jesus, that's crazy though. Give extremes are not much face roll as earlier expansions, but it's nice that people who wouldn't usually do this kind of content can still do it. I have a few more experience in the group and just teach them along the way. That's so nice. That's so nice. I'm actually a little how should I say it? Excited for how the gameplay will develop later on. Because I'm so used to, you know, stuff is going so fast and bam 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 in World of Warcraft. So it would be so, I mean, it will be fun to see how the the battle and stuff like that will develop, because obviously now there's not so much battle I do anyway, but it's gonna be fun to see how the max level stuff is looking eventually. I'm excited for it too. Yes, I know, right? You want to see them all? I got my character sheet on Lodestone. Oh my goodness. If you want to, you can always send it to me on Discord. Then I could just take a look later. Jordan did one of the harder fights in post ARR content. She loved the challenge of it. You have to look forward to. That's so nice. That is so nice. I can't wait because I'm so over leveled, I guess. But it's gonna be really fun to catch up a little and get some challenges later on. I'm probably gonna get really face rolled. That's gonna be very fun.
Hopefully.
Be a little tested.
Fucking
Hydrate. Oh yes. I need a lot of water today. Thank you so much, Valentin. Yes. So nice. Very refreshing.
I've checked out. 1 minute 15 seconds for 100.
You also did it on Black Mage. One of the. Oh, really, Cell? That's so cool. That is super cool. Yeah, but she's so talented. She's such a talented gamer. She indeed is. Can I have it out here? I forgot about my pet. Look, they have the same as I do. That's so nice. So nice. If I give it more salad, it's gonna stay longer. Yes, there we go. There's also an option to turn on minimum item level for doing. Oh yeah, I heard, but for now, since I'm only playing for the MSQ, I mean that's the main thing, I guess. I don't see it's important with the level thingy. It was time to resub with Prime. Hi, Frederica. How you doing? How you doing? Did you get a gifted sub? Mayhaps. I am on chaos. Yeah, exactly like Fafina said. I'm good, thank you very much. I'm very good. I may have some also. Really, Cleo, that's so cool. And hi, Noxy, how you doing today? How you doing? Let's see here. We are gonna go back to... Gonna use this one. Hi, Auntie. Hi, how you doing today? Let's see. Oh, I love this so much. Oh, look at the water here. That looks dangerous. What on earth? Danger water. XCOM 2. I actually don't know what that is. What is it? Is it I guess it's a game, or?
Sweden, brother.
What type of game is it? Oh, here's Lily. Something similar to Civ, only without city building. Civ. Like civilization. Oh, it was civilization. Alright. Alright. I don't know if I've ever played it. But is it like close to like oh god. Age of Empire? Is that what it was called? Oh god, it's so long time ago I played like strategy games like that. Age of Empire, yeah. And like Dune 2000. Have you ever played that game? Like you build bases and stuff. Aliens invaded Earth and we lost. Oh, how very optimistic that sounded. Sci-fi, but is it like you build a base and stuff like that? Only turn-based and with line of sight accuracy and such. Ah. Are we talking about Civilization or are we talking about the XCOM, by the way? Because I'm stuck in the Civilization thing. Your unit. So each unit is important. Okay, XCOM. Okay, we're talking XCOM. I see. You can build your Bade aircraft. Ah. Is it called XCOM? Is that the real name for it? Because my brother has been playing some... Okay. Maybe if I see it. I know that my brother has been playing something Space Aliens thingy. This sounds very familiar, so maybe I've seen it. Maybe I have not. Maybe I mix it up with something else. But you build your aircraft. That is so cool. Can you fly around with it? Those base builder games, if you get what I mean, they are so nice. I played so much Age of Empires. Like, I think it was the very first Age of Empires. It was very grainy, but so good. I really liked it. I remember I was like making... I didn't play the game as I was supposed to after a while. I was just like... I loved horses already back then. And I was like... making the horses walk in different directions and stuff, and had a riding school and whatnot. It's completely spaced out. Completely spaced out. Typical me. I was a weirdo when I was a kid. I mean, if I'm weird now, you should have seen me as a kid. I was a fucking weirdo. I was like,
First time being
I don't know even how to. I was like Snow White. Let's put it like that. I loved animals so much that I even was, you know, catching. One time I caught a rat with my bare hands. And I got bit, so I had to go to the hospital. I caught it because I wanted it, and I wanted to make a pet out of it. And I got so badly bitten that I had to go to the hospital and get the tetanus shot for it and stuff like that. And I just loved animals so much. I like had animals around me all the time. I had snakes. I had a snail pet. I had a spider. I had all types of weird shit, and I just loved them. One time I also caught the hedgehog with my bare hands, and it didn't even prick me, but it bit me, which was also very weird. How did I manage? I don't even know. Today I would never dare to touch a hedgehog. If you need help for party MSQ and not into the... That's so nice, Auntie. That's so nice. That's super nice. First time I heard someone making AoE into a riding school. Yeah, I know, right? So dumb. So dumb. Hi, Rob. How you doing? How did you even manage to catch it? Oh, I don't know. It's so crazy. I caught it with my bare hands. Poor rat, but I didn't think about that. I was just like thinking, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. The poor little thing was terrified. And then I put it in a... I can barely say it. It was like a big bottle-like thing, but the bottle hole was very big. It's like a big, like, jug type of thing, but a very big, big hole and screw. So I had that and put it in. Meanwhile, till I should put it in the big. I had a super big, like, a cage that I've been building. I mean, I was like 8 years old. So fucking crazy. And I was thinking I should have the rat in that. Then it bit me so hard. And it was actually my mom who saved this little thing from me. She was just like saying to me, you can't have it in a cage. You want to be wild, you know? And I think that was the last time I caught wild animals, because I realized that they don't want to be loved. They only want to be free. Hi, Crowell. How you doing? But yeah, it was super weird. And I sat, my mom had horses when I was a kid, and I sat and were singing like a fucking creepy horror movie kid. I sat and sang to my horses, our horses. It was my mom horses at that time, but I was sitting and singing for hours to them. So fucking weird. That was so weird. I mean, if I had seen myself, I was just like, wow, that kid is such a weirdo. I don't want to be close to that one. But my whole family were thinking it was very cute, and the horses were really loving me. One of my mom's mare was so protective of me that she injured one of the other horses once. Like, how should I say it? Siri kicked, you know, it was like tick, 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 kicking super many times in a row to get one horse away from me, that she'd just come and sniff with me on this fence. She was super protective of me. That was also a weird horse, by the way. She was very... she was aggressive to my dad as well, I remember. Memories. Hypnotize him like the snakes. Just missing the fleet. Yeah, I don't know. I was just like taken from a horror movie when I was a kid. I wouldn't be surprised if I have some sort of autism spectrum. Maybe I grew out of it a little, because now I can see how crazy it was, but I still remember it. But yeah, very, very special edition kid, for sure. And I love my animals. God. So, should we continue with MSQ? Should we jump straight into it? Because I feel, I've been thinking about this game the whole day. I just want to, you know, proceed. I'm sitting and warming up a little, letting people drop in. Special has been interesting, and the INTP special is the highest compliment I can give. I don't know what INTP is. Interesting is the highest. The interesting special. Ah. Yeah, I guess. I was interesting as in horror movie kid. Fucking hell. Not super cool. Yeah, I love my animals so much, for sure. Okay, let's continue. Just watch you rating Terrabellum. Yeah, what a sweet person, right? I was so happy that I rated him. And so sweet to not spoil anything. He was just like, hop. He was like walking around in some. I think he was running around here, in this area. That's what I thought, at least. And then he was just like, oh, sprout alert, and then he just stood like this, and he was so protective for not spoiling anything. Such a sweet person. Very, very sweet. INTP is a personality type. We're the kind of people who absorb all kind of information and someone retain it all, while simultaneously shying away from too much human interaction. The quiet kidding. I mean, I wasn't really. I was very social when I was a kid, because my brother was very shy. He was super shy. He's 1 year younger than me, so I was talking for him as well, and I was never shy at all. I mean, the opposite. I was very outgoing, and I was like, "Hello, I'm Andrea. This is my brother," and I was like talking for him as well. I was very good at school, but I wasn't good at math because I very early got like locked in my head. I got super locked, and I didn't feel this is so crazy. Like I was like in first or second grade, everything went great until I came to third grade, and I just told myself that I sucked. Pretty much, and that was I got a real lock in my head for the math. Stuff that I could do before, I suddenly couldn't do anymore, which is so crazy and sad when I think back on it. So I started hating math, but when I actually studied it in higher grades, then I remember especially one. Oh God, what is it called? Like this was in high school, like the gymnasium that we have here in Sweden. We should have like a test of in the end of the semester, or the end of the whole class. We should have this big test, whatever they are called. And I had all tentamen. Yeah, it was a tentamen. Thank you, Fafina. And I had all rights, even the like 3-star question. I had them right too in the math test. And I remember when I got it back and I saw I was the only one in the class that had all rights in the in the math test. And I was like,
Right?
I was so sure that I gotten the wrong, that something was wrong. I was just like, yeah, but this isn't me. This isn't mine. This must have been someone else's. So I started like looking to see who it was, because obviously this wasn't mine. And then I also remembered that how my head was started flashing and just like, oh no, someone got mine. I mean, they must have been mixed it up. And I was so scared. I was so scared that someone else has gotten my test, because I still remember how it felt when I did that test. I was so insecure, and I did my best, of course, and I was late, I was slow, I was one of the last out of the classroom when that test was held. And I also remember I had a bad day and everything was so when I had all rights, like 100%, I was like, no, this isn't mine. This isn't mine. Where is mine? Because I was absolutely not thinking that it could have been my test. And then I just finally, when I looked down and saw my name and I started looking, I realized it was mine. It took a very long time before I could accept that it was actually a correct like test I got back. So yeah, imposter syndrome. I don't know what that is. That sounds crazy though. So, but yeah, I was very social. But I also was doubting myself very much already when I was a kid. And it has its reasons. We don't have to talk about that now. But I'm aware of where it came from. Let's say it like that. It has a lot of gaslighting to do with it. But let's not be super negative today too. That's not fun to have like 2 negative, sad streams in a row. That was not my intention. But it has a lot of reasons behind it. Why I locked my head and thought that I was not good enough, kind of. I am on the scale, but it helps my job as I have to be very detailed and know a lot. Yeah, I am very detailed. I mean, I have a 3D program where I've been so as you know, we are renovating the house, and I have in details been cutting down exactly how everything should look. I mean, I did all the measurements of the house, and then I've been, you know, decorating it. I know what colors I should have on the walls. I know what furniture I should have, to the detail of like little flowers, you know, those coffee table book books. I mean, I have everything planned in the smallest detail. You know, when I did the when I was planning the light for the house, my brain almost exploded, because obviously it was very much for me, but at the same time I couldn't stop, because it's kind of, yeah, it's a kind of, I don't have OCD actually, so I don't want to say OCD like the real disorder, but I have something. Let's say it like that, where I go down to mini detail, and I can't stop. I can't stop, and it takes so long time because of those small details. But in the end, it becomes good. But the lighting system and the planning of the light, the spotlights and stuff, that fucking broke me. That broke me. I don't know how many hours I put on that. It must have been like 100 hours or something. Easily. And the house is not that big. It's so crazy. Hi, Achiever, how are you doing today? Look at... I love this one. This one is so cute. Let's see here. We can take our horse out, I think. Oh. They're so cute, those. I think they're so nice. I really love the Pegasus as well. matching kind of horses. Yeah, this is my non-sprout horse. No real sprout horse. That's a Fell Reaver again. But yeah, I really love those. Does this one have the same music as that one? Don't say anything, by the way. Don't answer that. I can't wait to just get more mounts and just listen to all the music they have. I'm hyped for that. To explore that, because I know... Let's see here. Oh. Is it Mount Guide? Yeah. I know that they have different stories and also different songs, which is so cool. Hi Kichi, how you doing? How you doing? It was actually Kichi who gifted me this amazing mount, by the way. It's fun to make plans. It is fun. It's super fun. That's why I proofread all other people's technical drawings before they are issued. That's so cool, Breakhouse. Right man in the right place, I guess. This is a class mount. Oh, this one, Lily. That the white one? Is that your max level main job, Bard? I don't know, Cleopatra, is it? What does that mean? I guess it is, yeah. Actual different music. Shadow Tricks! I didn't want you to answer that! What on earth? Okay, that's fine. But I know that all of them are having different music, but I was thinking maybe the horses have same music. You just started? Yes, I have been playing for a week now, but I'm very slow. I haven't been super fast, not gonna lie. Same music, actual different music. Oh, really? Shadow said both same and different, so I don't know what's correct. Oh, no, me neither. This is my conjurer mount. They put this in the game because they wanted more people to play healer. Really? I can understand that. Okay, so I can't... So does that mean that I won't be able to get the white unicorn? No rush. Have fun. Yeah, exactly, Cleo. Exactly. I'm only gonna have fun and not stress. I haven't been stressing anything in this game. I'm just taking it exactly in my own pace, and I've been, you know, enjoying everything, finding out about a lot of super cool features in the game. Like yesterday we went to the Golden Saucer for the very first time. That was so funny. That was really fun. Such a nice first time. You can get it gifted, I think, but you can also just level Conjurer White Mage to get it. Oh, true! I forgot about that, that I can actually be whatever I like. It's a very quick quest to get it. Really? Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna remember that, though. But, so... let's say that I'm gonna pick up another class as well. Does that mean that I will start over from level 1, or does it mean that I will start from level 30? Level 1. Oh, right. Oh, it depends on the job. Okay. Tanks also get class mounts, but they're locked behind tanking a certain... Okay. Will I get a class mount? Hi, Robin. No, I stopped playing WoW. I'm so done with that toxic fucking shit community. This game, though, this game is love bomb. It's like a cozy cup of tea under a blanket, and everything is just nice. Everyone is nice. Everyone is nice. Everything is nice. I don't know. I don't even... That's the easiest way of explaining it. Because I'm so done with being treated badly in World of Warcraft. That's why I love Dragonflight, and it pains me that I couldn't play anymore. It really pains me, but enough is enough, and the community is not good. So I'm sorry, I quit. I'm not taking that BS anymore. I'm walking out. The jobs start at their starting level. Newer jobs are higher levels. Okay. The dancer is level 60. Okay, okay. Level 1 on that class, yes. So it depends on the class. Okay, okay, okay. Some jobs in the new expansion are higher. I got it, got it. Up to 45 easy level with Hunter Log and job quests. Okay. Machinist, Australian, and Dark Knight start at 30. I see. Heaven's War jobs start at 30, Stormblood 50, Shadowbringer 60, and Endwalker 7. Okay. So there is new jobs for all those. Okay, so only White Mage and Conjurer has a class mount. I get it. Red Mage, Samurai 50. Final Fantasy is less competitive, so yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's such a nice community. You have no idea how love bombed I've been. I feel like reborn. Everything is so much more fun. I can like really looking forward to streaming and playing again. I can't even say that I have felt like that for so long. So, I mean, even today, I've been having a long day. I've been, you know, outside almost the whole day, and I've been on dog training that didn't went so good, and still, I just felt, oh, but I want to stream. I want to say hello to my friends, you know? So, I just feel reborn. I'm a World of Warcraft refugee into an amazing therapy game and a therapy community. That's just from the achievement on my side. Sage Reaper 70. Okay, okay. I dislike the system of Final Fantasy. What type of system, Robin, do you mean?
Kind of like that. After everything that happened.
But yeah, everyone is. Oh yes, posture check. That is actually a good idea. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you. So nice, so nice. A refugee reborn. Yes, Himale. Once. Actually true. But yeah, let's continue the MSQ. I mean, since I don't have so much time today to stream, I was thinking we should just head straight into it. So no video clips before today. I've been sitting and talking for almost 40 minutes anyway, or like 45 minutes. I am such a shit chatter. We're so many shared a similar experience. Yes, I know, right? There's so many people who just like went from World of Warcraft and they just feel, oh my god, why didn't I just play this so much earlier? I think it's because there is a lot of judgmental ideas around Final Fantasy, I guess. I think because I had those myself. I had a lot of... I thought this game was different. Let's say it like that. I thought it was a pure weeb game because I had no knowledge about it. But when I've been getting into it, I'm just like, that was not at all what I was expected. That's not at all what I was expected. And the quests, I mean, some of the quests here make World of Warcraft look like a little My Little Pony game, like a Disney fairy tale, because how the people are speaking, how rude they can be. I mean, they call me a little bitch and stuff, and that is a wake up. You're just like, whoa, okay, let's go. We are not in a kids game here, that's for sure. So I mean, just that actually woke me up a little, I guess, while I've been playing it, and I realized, okay, this is serious. This is this is really serious. Nothing wrong with seeing that other game have to offer. Seeing that your favorite could be... seeing that your favorite could maybe do better. Just don't mean... Yeah, exactly, Red Fox. I really, really agree with you there. And I might have a little... opinions about Final Fantasy before I tried it. Like you always have. I mean, it's always like that sometimes. It's always like that sometimes. That you're like, you made up your mind about something, but you don't have knowledge about it. Does this ring a bell in other circumstances as well? Does this sound like the whole fucking humanity? Well, yes. And I'm a human, so... But you know, sometimes you just make up your mind and think that something is in a way that it's not. And then you try it out and realize, fucking hell, I was wrong. I was so wrong. Played WoW 18 years on and off, and I never had read a single quest in WoW ever. Yeah, kind of same. So when I came over here, I was just like, because I haven't watched any people playing Final Fantasy before, more than OK Mage, but she wasn't questing at the time when I was seeing her play the game. I only saw her when she was in nightclub and in the Golden Saucer. That was what hooked me and wanted me to try it for myself. And I was like, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how to play it. I didn't know the culture change. And luckily, I was on just some side quest. It wasn't something important. And I started, you know, just clicking by. And some of the like earliest viewers that was in here when I was playing it, they were just like, oh, you never do that. You never skip quests in Final Fantasy. And I felt like I was hit on my fingers. And I was just like, oh, I can't really explain my feeling about it. I felt so ashamed. I actually felt ashamed because of course I want to, when I start and try something new, it's like going into another country with a very, very different culture than you're used to. And you do something that is just absolutely not okay in that country. And I feel so ashamed for it. I felt so ashamed for it. I was just like, oh, I didn't know. Because I didn't know what the game was about. I didn't know that it was this, I mean, that the story is such a big part of the game. I didn't know if it was just like, you just need to speed, like in WoW, you just need to speed run the leveling part as fast as possible. You skip all cutscenes, just like bam, 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 so you got up to max level, because that's where all the fun is, kind of. But it's not like this in this game at all. And yeah, I learned that now, but that a week ago I had no clue. I went in completely blindfolded into this game, 100%. People need to understand that both WoW and WoW are entirely different kind of MMOs. Yes, they are. Both have their good side and both have their bad side. Everyone can, like, yeah, exactly. You can actually like both. Didn't even play it, I just can't. The class stuff is weird and needs to have a tank class, healer, and DPS. I think you have misunderstood something, I guess. Yes, Renaris, I was a skipper. I was skipping and I didn't know. But nowadays I read all the quests, even if I'm not the best at reading in English all the time. Let's put it like that. But I'm doing my best. That's gonna spoil us the story, so well written and twists and turns, shock and all. We want you to experience it how you yes, that's what I mean. I think that is so beautiful. I think that is so beautiful too. Yeah, you have a strong view of the game without actually been trying it. Just like I had in the start, Robin. I think you should try it out and give it a real chance. Not just go in and just like run away for some levels and just like, nah, this is bullshit. Because it's so much more than that. And you don't play Final Fantasy like you play World of Warcraft. It's two different games. It has nothing to do with each other, truly. It might have some similarities in look and stuff like that, but I've learned that it has nothing to do with each other. And this game has so much more depths in other things that is so great. It's really, really great. And there is tanks, and there is healers, and there is DPSs in this game. As you click the target, not clicking on other players. FNOM. Okay. Can you send me that on Discord? Because I will forget about it again. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to move forward a little in the chat. I'm behind. It's only rated teen, is not mature, but they really push what they're allowed to get away with. I can see that, Cell. I did the same as you, so I had to start it all over. Your brainwash coming from... Yeah, exactly. You kind of expect the same thing. Compact... But yeah, the combat is more... It's a lot more fast. The little I've seen in this game. World of Warcraft is like, you need to be super focused all the time. You need to... I guess it's the same in this game. Don't get me wrong. But it's like... It's super snappy and you... I mean... There is invisible frontals and all of that. But this is a different type of game. It's not the same game. It's having a different combat technique. So you can't really... I don't think you can really compare the games at all. The more I play this game, the more I realize how different it is from WoW. Okay, I need to... Sorry, I need to scroll down a little. I need to scroll down. I'm so far behind in the chat process right now. Remember those conversations? You hated me for playing Final Fantasy. I know, right, Nalish? But I'm also the first to say when I'm wrong. And I have been wrong. I have been so wrong about this game. So crazy. This game will offer you all kind of emotions: anger, laughter, sadness, and tears. Glad you're giving it. Thank you, Saizone. I'm really trying. Nalish is Ava is a changed soul. No, I'm not. Well, the thing is, I believe in changes. Hallelujah. No, not a cult, by the way. Let's see. Oh, I'm so far behind in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up a little. I talk too long. Honestly, Final Fantasy at high end is very different to leveling experience. I can actually imagine that, Yuki. So that's why I'm saying that I can only speak from what I've seen so far. That's all I can do. I mean, I'm a sprout, so I'm not a pro. I no clue about the game really. I can only say what I've seen so far and then compare it to WoW. This far. But I'm just scratching on the surface here, and I'm well aware of it, and I hope that everyone who's here also know that.
It makes no fucking sense.
Team big companies from WoW players where fantasy jobs are too slow, but Let's see. What's your game? Just waiting to experience. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I mean, obviously, I've seen that the Echo Boys also have been struggling a little. Okay, I'm still very far behind in the chat. I'm sorry for that. I'm gonna see if I can catch up a little quicker. I will try it out, but we have to play together. You need to be my senpai. Don't use that word in my presence. I'm playing Final Fantasy. That doesn't mean that I'm a weeb. Right, Yuka? Right? Not a weeb, I'm not a weeb. And I'm sharing that you're playing it now. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy, Nalish. I'm actually really happy for it. I feel so happy playing it as well. This year, I mean, Echo really enjoyed the game, and yes, exactly. They feel that nothing in World of Warcraft, those boys at least, isn't as challenging. So they go over to Final Fantasy. They really love the game. So there must be something there, right? Since the Echo Boys is going over and playing. I have no clue, Noxisa. I have no clue where, how, whatever, because I never watched it, to be honest. But I think someone else could probably reply. Okay, now I'm gonna try to catch up as fast as possible with the chat because I'm so far behind now. I'm just gonna read through really quick. I'm not used to having so many people writing at the same time. But I really enjoy it. It makes me happy that you all want to be in here. Okay, I'm up to date. I read it all, but I didn't read it all out loud. What question? About if Echo is still... What the actual fuck, Robin? Holy fuck, loony! What? Thank you so much, Robin, for those 20! Wow, thank you so much! I guess yeah, damn, boy! First it's coming in and being a little semi-toxic, just a fucking game. I hate that game. You're playing not World of Warcraft, but here, take 20 subs. Maybe he's like, yeah, always toxic. I know, and thank you so much. Holy crap! Can we get some wiggles for Robin? Some wiggles in the shot. This wiggle boy. Wiggle for him. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Robin. I meant. That is so sweet of you, truly. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Here we go. Take some wiggles, Robin. Take some wiggles. Or take some piggles as well. That is totally a piggle. If you're not a sub, the piggle is fine too. If you're not a sub yet, the piggle is fine. Also, if you haven't requested your Final Fantasy, yeah, they love the sprouts here. That's so sure. That's so true. That's so true. I really appreciate it, Robin. Thank you so much for those 20. Whew. I got almost a little sweaty in my armpits this early on. I wasn't ready for it. That's for sure. Super sweet. Sweaty Betty, yeah. Trust me. You done much for my community, some more comment later someday. That's so sweet of you. It's so sweet. It's so nice to see you as well. Like to see you happy when you... Yeah, that's the thing. I wasn't happy when I was playing World of Warcraft. It pulled me down so much, and of course that was affecting the whole stream and the whole environment. I was happy when I started playing it, when I started streaming, but in the end I wasn't happy. I had anxiety. I had major anxiety spikes every time I even logged into WoW. I was like feeling every time I should do a pug, I had super anxiety. I'm not saying that I only felt anxiety, because when I was playing with friends, I could have a really good time. And that I can miss, because my friends, you know, are my friends, and that's so fun. But normally, friends has a life too. So I couldn't like make them play with me all the time. And you know how it is. And so all those gaps when I had to do pugs and stuff, that's what pulled it down so much that I couldn't do it anymore. But this game is wonderful, and I love it to bits, and I'm just so happy that I gave it a chance. I'm so happy that I saw OK Mage play it, so I actually gave it a chance. No, actually, Robin, I was talking about it the other day, about Boost Buddies. Yeah, wait, you changed name on it. But yeah, let's call it Boost Buddies still. I was talking about it some days ago, that there is still people in World of Warcraft who's actually genuinely just want to help people instead of always climbing on each other and taking something in return. Thank you, Tyson, for following me. I really appreciate it. Okay, Imal, I hope you'll have a super good day. And sleep tight. Sleep tight. You have new friends here too. I do. I have so many new friends. I'm really happy for it. Hi, Yuki. How you doing today? We all suck. We know. I just said, Lotte, that when I was playing with my friends, I had a really good time. I said that. I did. You're still in ARR. The game only gets better. I heard that, Thelde. I heard that it's just gonna get better, and I'm just scratching on the surface, and I'm looking forward so much to you know, see what the game has to offer. What an adventure it is. I have some spoilers of news. There is a small party going on. Ooh, is there a party? Nice. Did you watch video with all the limit breaks? Very good short video. No, I didn't, Kichi. I didn't see that. I love you too, Robin. I love you too. You're such a good guy. Can't say everyone's a shit person in WoW, that's for sure. But hell, my experience of WoW has been miserable. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. There's a big miserable black hole in World of Warcraft, unfortunately. And that is the community. WoW community, as I see it today, is the toxic elements drown out the helpful ones. Yes. And Blizzard is not doing any proper moderation to curb that. They're just like they have some weird auto ban system that is even banning super sweet people because of toxic people are attacking them for weird shit. Just get chairs and Kleenex. I have a whole fucking toilet roll here. So when I'm not wiping my sweat or my ass, I can also wipe my tears. All in one. All in one. Glad you're enjoying the game so much. It's been something I've loved for over 9 years. Yeah, I understand it. There's so many people are like having this their most precious little thing that they really want to take care about. Many people say that I want to relive it again. problem with WoW is that
Now
it's
can
left
keep
the
also
community
down
unchecked
but
for way too long. Yeah, I agree. Like Chat told OKMH, MSQ up to level 50 is a trial of a trial, kind of. Game starts to realize, really? Oh my god, Psycho. Psyzone. I guess Psyzone is, I don't know how to pronounce your name. TCI Zone? I'm just gonna call you Zone. I think that's the easiest. Glorify. Didn't know if you're gonna like. Is it. I'm gonna need it. Now I'm far behind again. Awesome, you DM me the vid. That's awesome. That's absolutely not enough. You're telling me Final Fantasy is better, but it might ruin my financial due to buying too much toilet paper. Exactly. Exactly. You're gonna be completely silly. You can just see TCI Zone. I guess you're Zone to me. TCI Zone. That is a tongue twister for me. Finances, oh my goodness, yeah. Any hoodles. Let's continue. Let's continue. Welcome back, miss. Thank you. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill and Little Ala Miku. So tell me, were you able to learn of La Habria? Planted a knowledge of summoning an impressionable young minds, you say? Precisely the kind of deception the Asians would employ. Minfilia is so hot, by the way. Don't you agree? She's a pretty girl. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will.
She's stupid.
Can you believe she's a minor? She is? No, I could not. Milfilia. Yeah, I can understand that. I don't think she's a MILF. She must be younger, or... must be younger than me. I will kick her out of it. I know, right? I know that, Iceberg. I'm happy that you all agree. She's a pretty girl. She's in her early 20s. Yeah, that's what I was guessing. If you love boobs, there's a lot of boobs in this game. Play a tank through and you can have a good look. Oh, boobies. Granada was muted. This room got muted too. How to oh, really, Zone? Weird. Sorry with the ads, I guess. Boobas. Boobas. Okay, let's go back to business.
This guy's stupid.
As Gamba well music. Okay, that's nice. This game made me cry more tears than a little anything else. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm literally terrified. I'm literally terrified. There's a funny Reddit post showing that Lalafells are perfect height to look out of the butt window in Minfilia's outfit. We need to have a look at the butt window later. Why are you even having butt window? Is it for making it easier to go poo-poo? Is that it? Sexy Annie, nevertheless. Let's go back. To poop window Minfilia. We must needs delve deeper into this. While things remain quiet on the primal front.
Piss quest, bro.
All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. She has a poo-poo gap. Miss Eva Lala. Maybe that she is so happy. She's looking up the poo-poo gap on of Mephilia the whole day. Oh my goodness.
No, I checked.
Tancred fancies her. She does it for him. Tancred likes everyone, if I understood correctly. He's a little naughty boy. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. I just said that I saw your poo-poo hole before. I need to. Okay, let's see. I'm a little overtired.
For this guy, but like after the last time he talked out, I mean, the snake.
Let's continue. Let's continue. She was running away. Mayhap we are to rest for a while before speaking further in the investigation. For now, I'm super happy with the bard, Red Fox. I don't want to like overflow my head too much with too much info, I think, because it's already so much information going on. Wait a minute. What is this?
He will slap your hand.
Oh, man.
Proceed to suck every ball that he can get his hands on. Here's the sound he makes.
What the hell? He's such a broken boy. Golden is such a broken boy, Lotte. He's such a broken boy.
This is not the one that bugged out. Bugged out is down here.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant... I thought you was actually talking to me. Okay, I'm gonna continue reading.
Now we need to kill some fear boys. Then we should be back on this.
While you were tending to your business in Tanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends in the Sylphs. Oh, the Sylphs. My little cabbage friends. An individual fitting Lahabria's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the self-same area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you to continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we will pick up Lahabria's trail once more. Noraxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, miss. Ooh. A job is a class, Robin. That I know. The dailies for the sales only take 5 minutes, and after a month you get a Gobu mount. What is that? Is that the the big boy with no PP and a flat butt?
Fuck my leech poison. So fucking. I had to buy it.
The thing that scared you? Yeah, exactly. Oh, that would be fun. I would love to have those. Let's go speak with Noraxia.
This is where it bugged out last.
It's outside here.
This freak Partas better not fuck with it.
Okay. Goob you. That's actually sound like it. Ain't gonna lie. Okay, let's speak with Noraxia. Oh, my little cabbage friend, I adore you. You're so cute. You just wanna billy on your little
He even says his own name.
toes. I think it's a toe only.
Tried it.
But well, when you fly all the time, you don't need feet, so I guess they are very underdeveloped because of that. We've been talking about this before. Walking One is to investigate Sinister One. Then heed well with this one's words. This one is friend with a Walking One in the Ash Crown
Scream your own.
Consortium. According to Friendly One, a digging one named Medrod had an encounter with the scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One Medrod. Digging One to be found at Falgord Float in the North Shroud.
I guess he bugged out because of the head. That one I will follow the bug.
Now,
About him. Oh my god, he went. I couldn't see him, bro. I got scared. Like, did I bug it out now? I didn't read that as well. I cancelled it immediately. I couldn't see him. How's the pops about me?
buying this game is the first boss. Actually, what Zone says. Everyone says that, but it's actually a little easier now. It wasn't too hard for me, actually. I heard that they changed it, so it's a little easier buying it now. But I also learned that, because I didn't buy it through Steam, and I heard that you shouldn't do that because it has a lot of bugs. So if you want to buy it, don't buy it through Steam. Buy it through the original website, kind of thing.
So, guys, welcome.
Is it in here? Oh, yeah.
Right now is
Hello, Medrod.
One
How you doing, friend?
guy taught me the ultimate that charge in.
Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. There's only a matter of time before he comes for me. Just like he came for that poor woman. Medrod is clearly traumatized. Perhaps if you were to soothe him, he might remain calm for long enough to hold a conversation. Is it /soothe? Oh. I like it, soothe. Are you feeling better now? Okay. Let's go. You're right. It is not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible. That's true. But that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man, garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared to see the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell me that she'd died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his dream. His realm, I meant. What? You're investigating this same masked man? In that case, if that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Oh, wow. Rude. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to. Wait. I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay her for comforting me. Why are
Threaten the
our
plagues.
birds inside? Okay, let's talk to Aideen. So, here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin, known as cis, could inflict such wounds. That's why some folks are pointing the finger at them. Somehow, I doubt that the answer is that simple. But for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of these creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths? This is terrible. It's just like, just kill them for the sake of it to see if they're guilty. This is a very, very fucked up
Dark side, bro.
law system. I don't know if it can support this. It can be mounted indoor. Can I? Oh my. We are gonna go. There's no criminal justice system in Arcia. I noticed the damage. What on earth? What is going on? Okay. We are gonna continue to go slay innocents, maybe? Is it super far? No. That one looks exactly, by the way, as the monster they talked about. Like, only teeth and a big eye. Are you... Lily, are you literally spoiling for me right now? Are you literally spoiling for me? Lily is sus. I'm actually reading those quests, you know. That was exactly what it sounded like, the man. The masked man. Spoilers, yes! Someone ban Lily, fast! But it looked like the description of what they described. Okay. This here. Cis. Yeah, but I saw it here. I actually saw... No, I can't have seen them here. Bonk Lily, yes. Big bonk. Yeah. Okay, here is it says. They look like the pelicans. Interestingly enough. 1. Oh. A balloon. Okay. If you want to hit me, little balloon, go for it. Here's another little sis. Oh, I one-shotted it. You saw nothing.
When you called about anything in the world quest,
I told you I'm good at details sometimes.
also get items quest. Fragments
No.
comes in 4 variety. On shadow fragment.
Oh no.
On
Thought I was... I'm a little excited on... Oh no, I have that one with me. Never mind. Alright. We have slayed Sis. And we're gonna go back.
work as a hidden dragon. Finally, up in trouble. Great.
Already seen to the sis? Good work, adventure.
Most importantly,
So, were you able to find out the
don't
suggestion?
ever need to upgrade
No.
the system.
So,
Just
were
get
you
up
able to
same
find
way
out
you
to
can
suggest that the
supplement
creatures
your
are
inventory after
our culprits?
organ,
Nothing?
bomb,
Truth be told,
activate
even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike sis from our list of suspects. Well, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. I have seen this winged eyeball as a mount now. Someone low-key tried to spoil for me. I see how it is. I saw it. I saw what you did. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I'd be better watch myself, eh? Hey, 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 hey. Oh, you dirty boy. Unseemly yapes aside, there's a rumor been going around. There's some as a whisper that after each victim died, her rancer went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. She's a gal, but yes. This bears investigation. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. What is that English? The stick doesn't come with the fuse or anything, so you'll have to throw the thing. Once you torn the rock to a new one, bring back some of the fragments and I'll give them a gander. Am I the only one that experienced muted sound when an ad starts? Really? That's strange. I never heard about that before. Okay, we're gonna throw a rock. Oh my god! Why are they so scary? Kichi, move that bus! It was actually scaring me. Fucking hell. Aren't you cuties? Oh. Now. Let's say I saw you. Fucking hubba bubba. I'm done for today. No mounts, but we had fun. Oh, that's nice. Sorry for no mounts. Better next time. For sure. Okay. We are gonna row. Okay. Let me see her. Fire sends stick
Okay.
at the rock.
I guess
Let's press the sort button.
not done yet. Let's keep on.
Hmm. Key items. Oh, thank you, Rysion. Thank you. Oh, that would have probably taken me some time. Oh! Cool. So, I guess it wants me to throw it there, or... Or... Okay. Yeah. Okay. Almond crystal. Alright, so, okay, okay. I didn't see it. That's nice with the hot drink.
Kill shot. Okay. Kind of.
Let's see. Next to the quest item, the right is a button that uses the quest item. I didn't see it for Stora because I'm so used to having it in WoW. So I was looking, but I was literally blind. Must have been super blind. Legally blind. It's really small. Oh, really? Okay. I'm gonna have a look if there's gonna be some... next time I'm in doubt, I'm gonna look out. Okay. And now we're gonna go back. My sweet followers.
Oh, what is that?
Oh. Must protect our small sprout. Oh, Kichi. Aren't you a sweetheart? Okay. Here, 80. Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yalms of the Rock of Rancer. Aye, it has a name. I heard a cat. Anyway. But that's a few vengeful spirits. But what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? Huh? Why? Why? These are just your garden variety crystals. This a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime. They definitely lightning aspected. This English man. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. Most time we hear weird noise, it's either a mound or a lala. Be nice to the lalas. Okay. That is actually very funny, the slash stretch. I need to try that myself after this quest. That was a little too funny.
But it's like
The stretch one. There's something you should know. I've been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen Medard's paranoia, but I, too, have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was a coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medard's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had in mind to investigate. Let's see here. The winged eyeball. Yeah, monk ass. Okay, let's listen to this one. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Could have been worse. Let's see now. We are gonna go investigating giant eyeballs.
Ellen.
There's Ryzen as well. Aren't you all bunching up, guys? So nice. My current voice has a pretty questionable stretch though. Really, Nox? Some of the voices are a little questionable for sure.
I don't know. It looked like it was a single target. Like,
Up. Oh. Is it down there? Let's see if we can go around first so I don't jump up, jump down. And then I was wrong.
After
I think it's down. Oh my goodness. We went down, all right. Yeah. Let's try it from here. Oh, it's Odin weather. Yes, actually Odin weather again. That's the second time I see the Odin weather. Odin. Does anyone know where he is? Absolute luck. Really? That's so fun to know, though.
we do have a puzzle.
Is anyone out and seeing where he is? Please tell me if you find him. I haven't seen it once. Really, Fafina? Whoa. That's crazy. Maybe they upped the consistency.
I have one puzzle.
Oh.
Someone's taken.
Not reported on Fallop yet. Okay, it just came on. It literally just poofed on, so I can imagine it take a little while.
Yeah. I thought you
I'm tempted to server travel just
Oh,
to
so
see
I-
him. I've never
so I
seen
can
Odin in the
fuck
wild. Really, they're saying out. Yes, you all should just come to Chaos. Chaos and Sagittarius? Sagittarius? Chaos Sagittarius and go look for Odin. Chaos Sagittarius. Mayhaps. They're only in the Shroud maps. Okay, okay. Oh, did you find him, Rysian? Oh, you found him. Central Shroud. Okay, but let's do that before we continue then. See her. I don't know where this... Oh, here. Can someone taxi her to see it? Yeah, I think I need to... Oh. Hi, Lily. Can I ride with you? I don't know. Oh, what happened? Oh, sorry. I fucked up. Oh my goodness, too many taxis. Too many taxis. I've never gone with this one. But I think I need to be in a party, or? Can I? Yeah, I think I... Or? Yeah, I need to be in a party. Okay, invite me again. Oh, here! Oh! Here we go. I don't think I've ever been trying this one. No. Disappeared. Okay. We're going with Yuki. If I can. You go? Vroom, vroom. Yes, everyone who wanna come join. Everyone who wanna come join for Odin. Can get invited, I guess.
Yeah.
I know, it's a super hard one. I know that. I actually have seen him once before. I got one shot last time. You see her. Noxissa. Can we invite people? Noxissa here wanted an invite, but I don't know how to do it. Happy death. Thank you, Sword. It's my second time. I'm probably gonna be completely brain smashed. Can't fly yet, so I did pretty. Yeah, I don't know. Is it better if we sit in a taxi? Lily. Yeah, good, good. And Lily also invite architect, Little Brick Architect. Kiko Abiko. Invite Kiko Abiko too. Or just give me lead. No, Ryzian, I didn't see Okay's Claire of Odin. Spoilers! Oh, Fafina. Let's not spoil. No spoilies. Am I... See, friends? Okay, I'm not... I am not leader, I think. Oh no. Oh no. I wasn't ready. I was about to invite people. Wait. Okay. Someone pulled. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, is this... Oh, the rest is here. Ah.
So mad, like...
Okay. Okay, friends. Hardy. Friend list. Oh no. Oi oi, that's bad. Ah. Ooh. I run! Help! I'm dying again. I wasn't fast enough. I wasn't fast enough. I think I need to wait. Death, yeah. Sorpleb, this was the same thing happening yesterday. Last time, I meant. Oh no. Because I am obviously a little too low level for this. Very... Oof. Ouch. You can accept as soon as the marker disappears. Oh, this one here, the yellow one. Let's do it now. Oh no. Okay, I was invulnerable. Oh no. Ah. I think I... Oh no. There's so many... Sucky.
Wait, what?
Ah. When rest, you have 5-second immortality. Yeah, I realized. You have to stand inside the circles. No. Or? No, I don't have to stand. I shouldn't. I need to run out of those yellow circles, or? Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm just like, I think I just get killed by AoE. You see how big this circle is? And I don't have time to run out. And I think people are using like, what is it called? Some sort of... Oh, we made it! Okay, Frederica, thank you so much for being around. Yeah, something like that I could imagine. Let's see here, what did I get? 5 Odin mantles. I rest so many times. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. I made it in time. Oh, weren't you invited? I don't know. There's so many Yiko and Kiku and Kichi and Yuki and Yuka. I give up. I give up. Oh, you can't fly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you are Yuka, by the way. I remember that now. Yumi, Yuka, and Yuki. Yeah, it's a little too much. Little too much. So, let's continue. Here we go. Hi, Tsu. How you doing? We were killing, or we, other people were killing Odin. I was booping my nose in the ground. Floor POV. Oh? But I got kill credit. Yeah, I did do that. Thankfully. One thing about AoE markers that's different than WoW. One, they disappear. It's safe to move back into the area. Ah, okay. Inspecting the floor very thoroughly. Sorry for the late invite. Someone placed it. It's so fine, Shadow. It's so fine. You should have gone in. Yes, this is my second time.
God.
This is the second time actually I've seen it.
Sad,
it's
man.
crazy. I don't know how rare it is, but
Yeah. I don't know. Up that, bro. I should have done.
Odin is rough.
220K.
One shots a lot. Yeah, I got one shot like crazy. But that's fine. I had research. 2 quests from a dungeon. Oh la la. Sweet. A monstrous Banamite appeared, and you slew it? That creature had long been scourge upon the folk of Falgord. Intentional or no, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude.
What is it?
But this does make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw? Or merely a trick of light combined with blind panic? Yeah, I mean, winged eyeballs doesn't really grow on trees, Ivaralt, but... Our sprout died. We failed. But I live again. I live again. I was just fake dead.
Really came.
There have been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep, knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I had been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a Banamite. But you and I were moms apart. How can we both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our venture friend here had a run-in with the Banamite at the very spot you claim to see that fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. An apple tart. Oh, ooh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be... Gods, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. It's so obvious. But then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. Gulp? They're looking at each other. That was funny. Gulp? I do believe we're out of our depths. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes. We're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. While I burn to know the truth, some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, it was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There's a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Okay. I'm the expert. They're just like, yeah, winged eyeballs, you're on your own now. Buy a lot. Very goodbye. But I'm a sprout. I don't know what I'm doing. Are you sure you want to make me do this all by myself? Hearing Karen whisper, "You're not a real sprout." Because you have a unicorn mount. No, a Pegasus mount. Totally not a real sprout. Oh. I'm running the wrong way. Oh. It's down. Yeah, I remembered. I was just hoping I could find a better way down than the fall down. Mangled corpse. Oh. How? Hello, little eyeball. Aren't you a disgusting sight? Hey. A mangled corpse, you say? Of a young maiden. We summon Chocobo. Oh, true. Thank you, Damage. Thank you. Ava the Sprout Mentor. Oh lordy, oh. Oh, that was all? Okay. Mangled corpse. Yeah. That is super monk-esque, actually. Hi, Katie. How are you doing today, sweetie? Ah. Here I am. Hello, Athelmar. We're all Pokemon Master in Aorsia. Mangled corpse right in your pocket, Lucky. I feel so lucky. So crazy. So crazy. Okay, let's talk. 2. The Serpent Sergeant. Pressing X. Greetings, adventurer. Is there aught I missed assist you with? Yes. Let's hand over the ravished corpse. Here, take it. Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the central shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creatures appear to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them so as to notify their next of. This button engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim. A family sigil. Or that of an organization, perhaps. Either way, I dare to hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. It's so hard to read English, man. I don't want him to leave. Oh, how long is he staying, Katie? Considering the 999 stacks of crafting mats people carry around, a single corpse seems to demand so little space in the yeah, I guess, damn it. That's so funny. With all the stuff in wall pockets. Until the 16th. Ugh. Damn. I mean, the closest I can come to relate, I think, is when COVID hit and they closed the borders on each side. So Mike was in Denmark and I was in Sweden. I didn't see him for 1.5 months. And Christmas went and passed and New Year's, and I was so sad. He was actually trying to come on New Year's, but he had to, and I hoped so much. I really, really hoped we had to turn at the border and go back home to Denmark again. And I was so sad. That was so terrible. Having that type of long distance relationship, I can just imagine how terrible that is. But try to not think about it, KD, too much that he's leaving again, because that is also a thing that is... You can't feel completely happy because they know that they're gonna leave, you know? That is also eating you up, I guess. Just try to seize the day and not think about tomorrow. When did I get so wise? There's something in the water. That's so sad, Brickhouse. I'm sorry to hear that. Damn, Australia, that is even longer, Fafina. Damn. That's a super long way. I can just imagine how terrible that must be. Any hoodles, let's go back to the story. Where did the body go? I would have you hold on to the lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. While it is a standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in the matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mune. Mayhaps someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon the sigil.
Yeah.
The happy story of the mangled corpses, floating eyeballs, and murder mysteries. Damn. You shook a boy, Edith. No, Brixon, you did not. A lily button, you say? It's a good advice and we don't even discuss it. Exactly because of that. That actually sounds so nice. That sounds sound, to say the least. At least I know we'll try to see each other this summer as well. Oh yeah. That sounds so good, Katie. That sounds so good. Yes, enjoy your time together. Precious, praise every moment. Let's go speak to Mother. Mama. Ooh. Let's see. Where can you be? I heard some clapping.
I got this. Let's see if we can pop off.
Warp to Lancer's Guild and walk to the west from there. After this... Okay. Good evening to you, miss. By a grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. Oh, yes, that's exactly why I'm here for, flipping the lily coin over my shoulder. God, that sounded so cozy. That was a long time ago I had scones, actually. Here, take the lily button. Lily button! This little lily button. Noted. That's actually so nice. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan. Level quality, I would say. Where did you found this? On a dead body? Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the lily sigil. You'll have to find the answer in the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette over at the Atherite Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. You eat the scone till it's gone. Fucking hell, Shadow Crane. That's so funny. What do you mean? The scones of the Vilthon. The Vilthon are at the working sand. Oh, fucking hell. That's so funny. I also said Vilth though, ain't gonna lie. That was so terrible. I didn't that's gonna haunt me forever. That's so embarrassing. So embarrassing. And I did it twice because I'm a dum-dum. Anyway. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I received on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. Thank Jordan for that one. She started it. I didn't see when she did it, so I didn't copy her, I swear. I did it all by myself. Oh, the scones! Oh, I see. Like that. I see. I was only guilty for the filth. Aw. I really love her though. She's so funny. Need help tracking down the owner? No, I already said that. She did it too. That is so funny. That's actually so funny that we did the same mistakes as well. Oh god. Makes me feel less ashamed. And less alone. Seems to be some matter of decorative button. Reminiscent of those worn by the family of old. Families of old. Though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gordanian culture. I love the scones of the Vilth Dawn from the hit game Final Fantasy Sieve. Yeah, Sieve. Oh lord. Lordy lordy. I am completely blind when it comes to the Roman numbers. I'm completely blind. I'm so bad at it. I know 1, 2, 3. Then, yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 5. 5 is X, right? But I don't remember. Maybe IV is 4 or something. I have no clue. I am V. Yeah, see? I am clueless. We can... X is 10. See, I'm completely blind. I'm not lying. I'm so off. Let's put it like that. Arcuda, thank you so much. So when I'm writing Final Fantasy, I'm just like Civ, Vix. No, it was Civ. I'm literally thinking like that. It's not as if Roman numerals are used a lot these days. Well, they are. Especially, you know, on kings and stuff. When we're talking about Swedish kings, it's like Gustav, the X, XV, and Carl the XIV. Just like... I don't know what it means. I always need to like look it up and just like, oh, it was the 5th. 15. Oh, I'm so bad at it. I'm so bad at it. Anyway, alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there's a soul in Gridania who does, it would be singled over at the Lancels Guild. The women makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a 4-name basis. So 10th and 14th. I was just making up. I was just making up. I'm clueless. I don't even remember those king names because of the Roman numbers. I know Carl the 12th, but I don't know how you write that. Is it X2? XII? XII Captain? XII... Wow! Wow! Mind blown. Holy shit. Already start with the name. Is it Carl or Carl? It depends on who you ask, Sue. Almost as bad as our Marnax. The early numbers are easy to remember once you've seen them. I have seen them. Yeah, but that must be 14. No, that's not 15. That is 10, 5, 1. So that is like 16. Yes? Wait. Yes, 16. Is it that easy? Is it that easy? Please tell me that it's that easy. Man. Wow. But yeah. Okay. So IV is 4. That's where it fucks up for me, and IX is 9. I understand the thinking pattern because I is 1 and V, so that means that it's less than 1, or that it's like 1 less than 5, and 10 is 1 less. No, wait. 9 is 1 less than 10. That's how they're thinking it. It's when we get to 20 and beyond. Yeah, I was just about to ask. How do you say 20? That's when it gets fun. Oh. XX. Yeah, but XX. XX is fine. XX is fine. That was actually my first guess. C is 100. XXX. XXX must be 30. No, what the fuck? No, wait. Yeah, 30. It must be 30. L is 50. Oh my goodness, you guys. I think there's a D and L. Oh lord. C. What is 1,000? M. What is 1,000,000? What is 100K? What is 1,000,000,000? You have to do now. Lots of M's. Lord, really? Man, yeah. There's other things I'm good at. BN. No. Romans didn't need high numbers. Yeah, Renus, I actually guess that's true. They stopped at 7th. The centaur's eye. Is it BN? Is billion BN? Or is that just billions? Wait. No, it's just billions. Yeah, it's just billions, right? And it's the same with M, really. That makes sense to me. Lance, yeah, I'm all on it. All the Roman number discussion is just making me remember the fact that in the US, you're not allowed to have more than 37 dogs of the same breed with the same name. What? Is that a law? That is so funny. That is actually really, really funny. And in UK, there is an old law that makes you... so if you're a pregnant woman, you are allowed to go pee in a policeman's hat. You know, those big black hats they have. You're actually allowed to go pee in them. I don't think... Sometimes you gotta go. I wonder if someone have done it. I mean, if it's actually something they really practice. They literally won't allow you to register the 38th dog with the same name. I wonder what led to that law making. Sometimes you gotta go. Or behind the left back wheel of the carriage. Yeah, that's something I also... It sounds... Isn't there something with... like a puddle of water? Is it like a jacket walking over a puddle of water? Or something like that as well. Something... I just have something in the back of my head that is also very interesting. It's not the law, but it is because some weird... database structure. Really, Salt? That's so funny. We're a weird nation sometimes. Oh yeah. Or I think we all have some weird, super old laws that is still in the law books. Laws created from a one-time event having to made lawful. Yeah, I know, right, Werfan? Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy? There's still a law that Hackney carriages on taxi should have a bale of hay in the back. That is actually really funny, but I guess they don't have that. I guess they don't have that anymore. And they went to the moon from King. Actually true. Basically use Roman numbers index there. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Salt. That's crazy and very interesting. Like daylight savings. Oh, yeah. Please remove the daylight saving time switcheroo. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of it. Also against the law to go into parliament wearing a suit of armor. That's actually a really funny one. It's illegal to let a donkey sleep in a bathtub in Arizona. Okay. Okay. No, but the law was never removed. I understand. We also have like something with you are not allowed to send your pigs out in the forest where there is God, I don't remember it, but it was really funny. Just gonna take off her leash or her collar. Section 23 of the Salmon Act 1986 makes it an offense to handle fish while looking suspicious. The Salmon Act. So you're not allowed to... You need to smile. How should you do it? You can't smile because then you look like a psycho. And you can't look too serious because then you look like suspicious too. That is so funny. That's actually really funny. Plus minus 1 hour for no reason. Yeah, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. You married a donkey, but you can't sleep in the tub. What the hell? I'm kidding. You have to wonder what it was that led to that. Yeah, there's so many things. So you just like wonder. There is so much things that just makes you wonder how. But it's like someone says, it's a one-time event. And someone with a lot of power just like, you know what? I'm gonna make a law about it now. And then he went in and made a law about it just to punish someone that he didn't like. Imagine if you could do that to a grumpy neighbor or something. Ha! You were taking my apples, do you know what? I'm gonna make this illegal. Just watch me now. And then you go in and write the fucking law yourself and then you slam it on your neighbor's face. If you're a boring neighbor like that and get angry if they're stealing apples. I don't know. I wouldn't. They should add /salmon. Yeah, instead of sus. Placing a postage stamp bearing the monarch head upside down on an envelope is considered an act of treason. Oh my god, I remember that, Brick. I have seen that before. I have seen that before. This whole Twitter account with the weird criminal laws. That is fun. I actually like that. I should look that up. The sea freezes between Sweden and Denmark. A Dane can legally hit a Swedish person. If the sea freezes between Sweden and Denmark, a Dane can legally hit a Swedish person with a stick if they walk to Denmark over the ice. Didn't get revoked because the sea never freezes over no one. Yeah. That is so dumb. But just imagine how much dumb shit Swedish and Danes did to each other, though. So I guess it was just like, yeah, I need to... But I know I've seen that too, and that is so fun. But that's also true. The sea never freezes there. I can't believe that it actually happened. And hi, Martin. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Are you at sea or are you at home? Two Norwegian people coming in at the same time. No, we have 3 people, almost writing in a row. Are you plotting something against me, Martin, Fafina, and Mylorg? Norwegian people do tend to come at the same time. Well, yeah. Are you scared of going alone? Is that what it is? All the Danes with their sticks angrily cursing global warming. Stranger, that's funny. Just came home 2 days ago. Oh, no, yesterday. All right, nice. How long are you staying home now? I guess the ski race is over with so many Norwegians here. Yeah. That was funny, actually. I love skiing though, Refan. I really love skiing. I love cross-country skiing. I love downhill skiing. And I guess that's about all the skiings I do.
Yeah, shit.
I swear I already resubbed with my Prime, but I got an ad, so I had to resub. You always have so weird ideas with the subbing. I think you already had a sub, or? It's only you who have weird things with the subs. Welshmen are prohibited from entering Chester before the sun rises and have to leave before the sun goes down. Poor Welshmen. Poor Welshmen. Denmark and Sweden have had some complicated history. Yeah, that's so true, Katie. It's been really on and off. I mean, I'm supposed to be Danish, but here I am Swedish because, well, war. I live in Skåne in southern Sweden. People usually still say that I'm Danish because of it. Holmen Colin Femina po. Oh, that sounds so nice. That sounds so nice, Martin. But it said I hadn't used my Prime, but I swear I was like here awake and go using it. Really, my lord? Maybe you got the gifted sub to you. Or? All of Scandinavian countries have some complicated history. Yeah. They've been fighting so much instead of just, like, getting together. Or they've been peace and they have gone together at some point, but not very often.
Nice. In the title?
Apparently in Samoa, if a husband accidentally forgets his wife's birthday, he may have to face jail time as a punishment. Oh. I'm gonna buy a ticket next, like tomorrow.
Yes, of course. Why you ask?
Welsh people found in a loophole when wanting to steal sheep back in the day. The punishment for stealing the sheep was harsher than honking the sheep. Here it is again. Thank you, my
See,
lord.
here it is again.
Thank you for the prime. I'm confused. This is confusing. Maybe you're... No, I can't... I can't answer to this. I don't know what's going on. Because you were already a sub, right? Maybe you're sub twice. Wait, punishment for stealing the sheep was harsher than honking the sheep. That's why people say Welsh are sheep. Martin. It's not illegal to escape prison in the Netherlands. If you get out, you're free for real. Really, Bicor? No way. What? That's crazy. I'm half Welsh. Oh dear. Above 2 tiers, I'm a 2-time sub. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, Mylurk. I don't know what's going on here. Day off of home duty and saved money for getting birthday. I love that law. Whoa. Whoa, Rum King. Whoa. You know, they say you take sheep. No. I'm not gonna read. Yeah. Norwegians. They can pay twice. They can pay twice. I've heard that it wasn't sheep that was stealing, it was the Lord's horses. The Lord's horses, oh my. Question mark. Eva! Well, we in Sweden we always joke about, or at least in my circle, we always joke about that the Norwegians are so rich. Because of the oil and stuff. Yeah, we got the oil fund to take care of us, so we can pay twice. Exactly, Martin. But the English had to make it sound worse and say the sheep. Oh, Brickhouse. Escaping from prison in Germany is also not illegal because it's considered in human nature to want to escape from prison, and it's considered a violation to the right of freedom. The escape is not penalized itself, but I think it's the same as Sweden actually, Sue. I don't think you will get any anything for running out of jail. But obviously they will take you back to jail, and that's that. But I don't think there is anything, it's not, you know, a punishable act. It's the same in Sweden, yeah. I actually think so. You won't get out earlier though. No! If you get caught, that is. If you don't get caught after you run out, well, lucky you. You probably won't get out early for good behavior. Nah, exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing. Usually you won't sit your penalty in Sweden, you sit 2/3. Yeah. I think that's also very common in very many countries though. If you are acting good and everything, then you can get out earlier for good behavior and shit like that, which is fucked up. I really hate that shit. I really hate that shit. Okay. Singuld. What do you have to say about this Lily button? Bernadette believes that I can help you. Well, that is rather a bold assumption to make. I will try to assist, never you fear, but whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then,
as I
What do you
find-
require of me?
Depends, harmful
Of
debuffs.
course, you only sit 2/3
Yeah,
of
I mean,
the
then
time in Sweden.
Debuffs
Being
have
Swedish is already punishment enough. Fuck off.
between the eyes.
Is it true? I mean, it's not me who's paying like 250,000 for a little kebab. Touché or. Did you know that there 2-year waiting list in Norway for people to go to prison for 2 weeks of drink driving? Oh my god.
You're summoned.
Is it true that the police officers need to run back to their little police car and open a locker in the car to grab their police weapon in a hard situation?
Look at it. So,
I've heard that in Norway you're not allowed to, even as a police officer, carry a weapon, so you need to have it locked in your car. But if I have 250k to spend on a kebab, I'm pretty fucking rich. Yeah, you are. To put it like that much. Not sure if it is still, but it was a pre-Anders. Oh, fucking hell. Why did you put... You put the level now, my lord. You put the level. Here I'm having a funny conversation and then you just drop the ass bomb. They managed to push through general arming now. Okay. I'm actually right now in a Discord call with a police officer. Oh, nice. So my ex is a police officer and he is half Norwegian. So that's why I was thinking, I mean, that's why he told me about it. But it was some years ago. But it was after Breivik, though. It was after, but I mean, it could have been still many years ago. Only special police in the UK can carry weapons. Most don't. Really, Brick? Oh my. When I was Berwick, went crazy on the...
Oh, you're right, bro.
The police was just standing by waiting for orders. They couldn't do anything without orders. Damn, my lord. That's also crazy. That's so fucked up. If it is like that. Damn.
There's probably an effect.
Yeah, here in Sweden, the police officers are all police officers are carrying weapons. And it's very rarely you hear that they are using it on someone by mistake, but it have happened, and when it does, it's fucked up. They killed a little kid with Down syndrome once, which was also... Oh my god, that's like one of the worst readings I've had ever. Actually, so I'm kind of feeling very ambivalent when it comes to police officers and carrying weapons. Especially some of them should obviously not. I remember that like it was yesterday. Same, Katie. There is some stuff in history that have been, you know, changing you to the very core of your being, and that was it, yeah. And it was the tsunami. There's so many things that have happened, really, that really have been changing me. It's the war in Ukraine have also been one of those things that really have affected me on a really deep level, and I can feel so physically sick of just thinking about it. Service weapons on all times until next week. After this, it will be lockbox in the car. Really? So then it will go back to the lockbox in the car. What on earth? So they're actually changing it back to the lockbox. Yes, exactly. It was a child with Down syndrome who had a. I don't even know if he had a toy gun. I don't even remember that. Still scarred from those 3. For fuck's sake, Foilork. Feeling edgy today, do you? Sadly, one person we know lives in Kiev and can't escape. She lives with her mother, and we have heard the air raid sirens been... That's so terrible. Why can't she escape? Why can't she escape, Break? That sounds so terrible.
I cannot go, but I cannot.
That's like that is one of my worst nightmares, I swear. Oh, what a anxiety thing. Americans are desensitized to accidental police. That is also crazy, stranger though. The threat image in Norway is decreasing, so there's less need for police officers to weapon. Okay, I get it, I get it. Well, that's nice though, Martin. That's so nice. I mean, Norway is such a safe country. You gotta give her that. Yes, let's continue with the quest. Because I don't have so much time left before I need to go to bed. So let's focus on a little more fun stuff. The chat goes sad. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know, we're a dark bunch. But let's focus on something more happy clapping. Can do the onion. That is so nice. Let's go. Sleep overrated. I have only been sleeping 5. I'm a person who needs like at least 8 hours of sleep, or I'm gonna be completely wrecked. And if I sleep 10 hours, then I'm like fine. 10 hours is my body's to go to. 8 hours is fine, but I'm gonna feel a little... It's gonna take a long time for me to start the day. 5 hours that I slept last night, I'm feeling a little cocoa. For sure. So I need some hours. I need my hours to sleep. This next night. Okay, sleep tight, Martin. I hope you have a good night. Sleep tight. Let's go. Bernadette believes that I can I already said that. What do you require of me? Here, take the lily button. Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's ward, northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there has been a man who has perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursandal, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Okay. Okay. I can't sleep past 6 hours. Wow. That's crazy. I can't even understand it. I guess less than 8, my mood just sours the entire day. Yeah, that's how I feel as well, like Yukus. Like, Lalikus. His 5:30 a.m. Oh my god, iceberg.
So
Well, I I have an inner clock that always go at 8 because that's when I go and take out my horses. Around 7:30 to 8. But I'm tired as fuck anyway. It's like my body is forcing itself to wake up before the alarm rings, because alarm for me is even worse. It's even worse. They're adding baby animal models. Baby dog. Really? Send the Wowhead link in my Discord so I can check it out later, my lord. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. Here, take the lily button. The sigil of the D'Artancourt's family. How? How is it that you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman? Her face? Was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of their deaths. But on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. Oh man.
it doesn't go up.
Awesome, Milo. Thank you. That's so cool. Okay. See here what he says. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gardania, the D'Artancourts. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amadine, mistress of the household. Fair as a summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. Oh. At the moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within the chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons, until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed that they would help her to regain that which she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. Thank you, Fafina. Sometimes I just need to think. Okay, peace out, my lord. Sleep tight, sleep tight. Thank you for the sub. This ritual seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually, there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. What the fuck? What the fuck? Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. What the hell? Yeah, that took a long, warm, dark turn. Speaking of dark earlier, it seems like I just made you more... just warmed up a little. Kids came, by the way. This isn't dark. Oh, this is dark. Final Fantasy is such a fun game to hear. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I'm just like, whoa. Okay. I performed the dreadful task as bade. obedient servant that I was. But then the time came to return to the house. My legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmares I had witnessed. So it was that I left Haka Manor, my home, for nigh on half a century. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amandine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at the Hacker Manor, on the western edge of the central shroud. Go now. Go and do what must be done. Oh, very sad, actually. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so let's poor handmaid. Yeah, so terrible. What on earth? Ooh. So this will be the last thing I do for today. Then I'll go and get some sleep. I start to feel a little drowsy. So, is there anyone else who want to come for the dungeon? We need a tank and a healer. Upstairs. Oh, true. That the branch. We're walking up the branch. Ooh, hup. Okay, let's invite Kichi as well. Then we're a full group. Awesome.
Hello. Hello. Ivy. Hello. Well.
Hi, Ray Knackerman. Oh, we are ready for, but maybe next time. Maybe next time. I'm so sorry. Oh, I fall down. I can just invite him otherwise. If you just give me lead. Let's see, Kichiro Hamashi. Okay. Okay. I am control. Awesome. Oh. It looks like a fucking spaceship more than a mansion. Well, Chocobot. Yeah, isn't the Chocobot so cute? Oh, shake, 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 shake. All right. Let's go. That's a fun one. So cute. The dungeon, you mean, Alish? And hello again. Okay. Exciting. Here.
So which one?
Join. I think that's how you do it. Let's go. My favorite. Oh, really? Exciting. Ah. Hey. Is it good? Nice, nice, nice. It looks beautiful. It reminds me of Waycrest Manor. Aw, Kichi's so cute. I need to level my sage as well. Oh, nice! Sage is a healer, right? Carpet stain. Manor maid's servant. I wanted to see if they had any faces. Alright, this is a healer. Cool, cool. Notice first name, but yeah, it fits the dialogue quite nicely. Notice you also have Miss as a surname in 14. I have the same. Oh, nice! Yeah, it's the first name. It's the first name. Exactly. Hi, Keith. Nice. Oh, another sprout. That's so nice. I'm also very new. I'm also very, very, very new. Oh, we need to. Yes, like Cell said, feel free to ask questions if you have any. I don't know much about the game, but my chat is veterans, so they can probably tell you a lot of good information if there's something you wonder. I fell asleep in my bed while listening to you. Got myself a 2-hour nap. Oh wow, Valentin, that's nice to hear. I'm a more calm person when I stream this game. More content person than when I play WoW. When I sit and scream all the time and pull my hair and just well, I feel more relaxed playing this game, for sure. Here we go. Just so relaxing listening to you talk to your peers. That's so nice, though. That's so nice. I was maybe a little tired. It's so nice napping, though. Naps are the best. I love napping. Lotte is annoyed. How long is this fucking sprout shit's gonna go on? Hate the word. This actually also reminds me of Waker's Banner. You guys who play World of Warcraft knows what place I mean. Especially if you played in the BFA.
Yep, walk it.
Hi, Rain. Hi. How you doing today? I'm raiding on WoW and my suffering. Oh lord. A big old lord. I hope it will go well. May the boss die. Why am I no? I'm just kidding, Lotte. It was a joke. Nice, Cleopatra. And talking about my Discord, you guys should, who is not there, should totally go in and join our little community on Discord, where we're chit-chatting after the stream is out. And also that's where I'm always telling when I'm going live and stuff like that. Since I don't have a real schedule, sometimes it can be hard to know when I'm coming on. So that's why I'm always keeping you guys posted there. Yes, right now. Oh, welcome, Keith. That's so fun. Thank you. And thank you for sharing it in chat, you guys. So quick. Oh, loot. I can't need it. Why can't I need this when it's why is it red? Is it because it's I don't understand. Can need just read. Okay. Read. I can't use that one. Can't use that one either. Okay. Okay. Camera is hiding. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A Mies Goosey. Oh no. I fucked up. I pulled. I was running the wrong way. Mama. I brought a little gift for you. Some things never change. Well, I think this is Waycrest Manor. Always the hunter, yeah. It happens. Just keep it on. Yeah, exactly. Wake up. Here, if we will have time to dot them up. Oh, another dot. You have a loot. Let's see here. Why is it red? Why does it show as red? It says Demons 1, Magic 1, and... well... It's just a special item. Was it? Oh, it was an ARR thing, I guess. Typical hunter play. Oh my goodness. My lord. Oh. Thank you for following Killer Male. I appreciate that. How are you doing today? Oh. I come on as well. I really knowledge. Nice. Oh. Sylvanas? Keith, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. Oh my god. She's a crazy biatch, right? Okay, heirloom. Let's dot her up. we go. Oh, yeah, no! Okay. I'm just a little wriggle, just like, help! Ow, I am... Face away. Oh, okay, okay, I see.
I get like a look at all the shadow lining up.
Eyeball face away, I see.
The shadows everywhere.
Oh, I can't. Can I? Oh. Well, I'm a little confused. You scream at them, you don't pay my sub! Lord. Fail? What do you mean fail? Da 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 da. Fail and look away. Don't tell me I'm failing. I'm doing my best. Calling me a failure.
Like, is it strong? Better.
Said out loud, look, turn away. Everyone is sitting and screaming at their PC screens, just like, turn the fuck away, damn it. And I'm sitting here. One eye sticking in one direction. Alright, we're done, right? There wasn't so much, what is it called? Oh, here, now. I was waiting for this. Darkness has taken root within these halls. Sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life.
I can't. The DPS rate.
A scion of the 12th staff. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire one crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength the light is drawn. Heidelin shows well. A pity that your existence are irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master Lahabria. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. Let's see here. Yeah, so nice with a little more voice acting. I'm looking forward to that. I'm not super good at reading English. I hope you can bear with me. Fare you will. Fare you well, bringer of light.
Half damage.
You can voice act when you come back home again. I feel pretty fine. I think it's. I feel more and more comfortable with it. But if I have a day where I feel super tired and stuff, I really want to try out the. How should I say? Oh, here's a bed here. Oh, it was Kichi. I thought it was something else. It is great practice. It is actually. Next week I can do bug. Oh, that is so fun. Let's do it when you all can do it together. Then we can have like a nice a bunch. Here. Okay, we're going back to Lancers. No. This one. You sound more comfortable too. Yeah, I feel a little more comfortable. I mean, in the beginning it is a lot for your head to read, but after a while I guess I get used to it. I mean, this is me. I'm not better than this. It's like a take it or leave it situation, I guess. And when I'm getting friend with that thought, it feels so much more comfortable to read as well. It actually do.
I guess it's fine.
A little more comfortable, at least. That's so nice, Afina. Yeah, there's a lot of words. Let's say that. You are returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all. Do I have to tell him all? So, she went so far as to consort with the devils. With that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it's plain that they are of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. What odd is English? But who am I to speak of punishment? Shakti, thank you so much for following. By my silence, I allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both. I am an abettor to gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. Ooh, we punish them. Oh my. English. Report to Biphilia. Okay, let's report. Let's finish the whole little line here. I feel that we're not done yet. So let's finish. All right. Have fun in the dungeon, Fafina. Have fun in the dungeon. Hua. Okay. Finish. Huh? What are you talking about, Dante? If it's any consolation, I'm from the UK, and even I struggle with some of the English used in this game. Yeah, it's really hard, right? I actually think it's hard, but I mean, I'm Swedish, and I find it so much easier to read in Swedish, read out loud, That I've been doing a lot, you know,
Pressing
but
ability,
reading in
actually
English,
happens,
especially
like,
when it's old, old English words,
half a
I
second
think is
later.
really hard. I
So
really
bad.
think it is.
Actually, terrible.
Hello, Minfilia. Should we take a look at your butthole? Butthole. Oh, there is actually a butthole, a literal butthole in her dress. That must be uncomfortable, or well,
Pink flag.
it's a butthole. Yeah, it is a butthole. A butt window hole. A butthole window.
Cannot play
If you want. Welcome back, miss. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the 12's Wood? Hello, Lime. How you doing? And Chris. Let's see. 2 of Labria's minions. And they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devil taunt us. It is beyond doubt then. Their science have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end? Yet I will not bemoan our plight. She said moan, hehe. Even if she said bemoan, she still said moan. Anyway, thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we science are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. FF Debs were like, let's give Minfilia bigger boobs than normal and the butt window. Why? Oh, why not? Why not? Why? Goodness. Why not hot? Actually funny. Okay, listen. We must needs alert the 3 nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigilance. There's no shortage in misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Arduous? Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope. For that is precisely what the enemy desires.
You cannot have lag on.
We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you're ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Okay. I guess we're fine here. And guys, I am right now 20 minutes over my bedtime. 20 minutes past my bedtime that I promised myself. So I'm gonna go to bed, and we are gonna host someone. And thank you so much for joining, even if it was a very short stream today. I'm really, really grateful that you guys came in, and please stay for the host so we can make someone happy, right? That would be really, really fun. I think I have a command that we can spam to whoever we raid. Oh yeah, true. So if you want to, it would be super fun if you wanted to spam this little command when we raid someone. To see her. To see if there's someone online. Thank you
Not a
so
bad
much.
class.
And yes,
Wait,
also
what
I
is
wanted
the
to say
buff called again?
tomorrow
What is the new buff
I
that the
won't
Red
be
Brothers have?
online because tomorrow I will go to Denmark and we are gonna
Any audio
meet up with
remember is
a
cut
couple
out.
of friends and then we're gonna hang out with Mike's family and then we will come home again on Saturday. But I don't think I can stream Saturday either. It depends a little on how hangovered I am. I might come on and just have a little chit chat, you know, in the car. Since Mike is gonna drive, I can just, you know, sit and talk a little to you all and say hello. But I haven't decided yet how that is gonna be. It also depends on my my daily form, I guess. Let's see who we should. We can. I found a girl who is called Hillary Mason. That sounds like I'm just gonna have a little looky first, because there is some ads, and after a mistake we did once, I'm not gonna do the same mistake again. Yeah, she looks like a super happy little girly. I hope there won't be too much what is it called again? Spoilers. It seems like she's catching up before she's doing MSQ, so that's good. So let's spam this for her when you come in and be nice to her and follow her and be super sweet as you guys are. Let's see. It's Hillary Mason. Let me see if I can
preview ourselves. Yeah, it would be
see if I can
so we need to show her the picture of
copy it so I don't misclick or miswrite. Here. For fuck's sake, Kichi. Well, send whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna raid now. Here we go. So be nice. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Be nice to Hillary and give her some love and see you again on Discord. And I will tell you when I'm coming live next time. So just watch my Discord in the description if you want to. But yeah. See you later and be nice to Hillary. Okay, spam, spam, spam. Bye bye. Or well, it's the raid is gonna take a little while, but you know what I mean.
Have we yet? No.
Here we go.
Who wants to link the Graha with short hair tweet?
So
Please,
Google,
oh my
be
God,
nicey,
please
nicey.
send it to me. I have to know. Where Light sings.
How does?
Why is this not? Oh, hello! Welcome in, Raiders! Hi! MissAvantasia, welcome, welcome. What were you up to today? Hello! Hi, I'm sorry, I totally just looked away. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you doing in Final Fantasy XIV today? Wow, this is perfectly timed, more or less, because there's nothing on my screen that's a spoiler. While I don't know where you are in MSQ or in the game. Rituals, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, I'm Harry. Hello. Nice to meet you guys. Early in ARR. Perfect. Well,
oh, such a sweetie.
That worked out nicely. I saw it was no spoilers, so I dared to. Perfect. Yep, we are not spoiling. We're just sitting casually where we are. Very much not in a spoiling moment. Did Hawk Manor for the first time? Amazing. How is your playthrough going? What? You have to tell me everything. I have to know. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. I can say that now because I don't have a sprout. I'm a little bit ahead of you at this point, but still also very new. What is your what's your whole thing? Like where are you at?
Might mean that you will take damage on purpose.
Your class? What are you doing? What server are you on? Are you having fun? What class or role? Nope. Race did you pick? Thank you guys for the follows. Thank you. I don't know why my like sounds aren't working. Thank you, Miss, for the follow. Antiora, Shadow Tricks, Cleopatra, thank you. Derzanel, thank you, Sir Blue. Welcome. Sprouty just finished the mansion. Amazing. I love that. Lila, thank you so much for the follow as